Okay, here we are. Yeah, reloaded the game, took a little break, came back to it, and you may notice that there's a difference here from the last scene. You might be saying, Matt, where is the probe? Why is there no probe inside of that cargo bay? Okay, just full confession time here. I reloaded, I went away, I took a break, I reloaded the game thinking I was going to just go through this whole reentry thing. First I was going to load the probe back into the bay, and then I was going to reentry, and I checked the map, and my shuttle wasn't here. The probe was there orbiting the moon. All this other stuff was still here, but no shuttle. And, you know, I took a look at my quick save, it isn't there. The only thing that I can think of, just full confession here, I think I must have been an idiot, and I must have clicked end flight whenever I was shutting it down before I just went away and had a little break to get a bite to eat. And I'm really kind of disgusted about that. And I didn't have a save, you know, with the... I was really looking forward to loading that probe in there. I wish I had a save, but okay, so... but at the same time... I don't know, it'd be like hours of work to go and try and recreate exactly the same circumstance again, so I don't know, we're going to use the power of our imagination. We're going to fly this reentry. Yeah, this is version 19, so we have reentry effects. I'm also using the Deadly Reentry mod. Yeah, version 0.19. That added the visual reentry effects. This mod added actual heat. What I've done, the heat shields that came with the Deadly Reentry mod, they have a maximum temperature value of 8,000 degrees. All the stock parts have a max temp value, say, of 3,400 or 3,600. I decided that I wanted all of my space plane, all my shuttle parts to be not quite as temperature resistant as the heat shields, but still, but I'd still wanted them to have significantly more heat resistance than just normal stock parts, right? So I decided to split the difference, and everything that's on the outside of my shuttle has a max temp value of 5,000 degrees. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me see. It's pretty much midday. Yeah, midday. So let's go ahead and set this up, this re-entry, because I want to land when it's daylight. It's a little bit past midday, slightly. Okay, just based on past experiences, I'm still experimenting around with this. I'm going to go to, say, about 90 degrees in the orbit past Kerbal Space Center, and then I will initiate this re-entry. So Kerbal Space Center is there. I'll go over here, aim it right about here. Okay. Let's aim in a retro direction. Okay, and I'm going to drop my periapsis down to 58 kilometers. This is something just experimenting around in version 19 with the Deadly Reentry mod. I've come up with a method that will work. Sometimes. It will work sometimes to get this a re-entry, and the vehicle will survive. I'm not saying it's the best way to do it or the only way. I just found one thing that'll work for me. If somebody can point the way to a better way, I'd like to know, you know? Okay, John Smith, Evering Kerman, Who and Kerman. You guys thought you were off the hook whenever your ship just magically teleported back to home after the last mission. You captured that satellite, didn't even have to stuff it in the cargo bay, and just boom, flight ends, and you're back. You're an idiot, huh? Nope, we relaunched you. Now we have to demonstrate this whole re-entry thing. So for better or for worse, that is what we're going to do. It's okay. You guys are going to come out of this okay. You know, I've practiced this particular move before, and occasionally the shuttle has survived. So I've yet to have any luck in actually aiming this and bringing it back to Kerbal Space Center. But you know, maybe on a few of these flights, the shuttle has survived the the pressure, the temperatures of reentry. So, yeah, I've got a good feeling about you guys. You're going to get back. Yeah, John, he's all excited about it. Of course, he's not flying. He's just along for the ride at the moment. Everine, very mellow, very stolid, stable. That's good. Yeah, Everine looks focused. Everine is ready for the task at hand. This is good. I like seeing this attitude in the pilot. Okay, here we are in atmosphere. Let's pitch forward. Okay, and let's close those cargo bays. Let's actually run the generator a little bit in order to charge my batteries back up, since we're not going to be getting any benefit from solar panels from now till the moment we touch down. Actually, could probably just leave the generator running. I'm not going to have anything else to do with this fuel. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, in just experimenting around, I know it's not exactly the same flight profile as the real space shuttle, but what I figured out is to drop the periapsis down to about 58 kilometers, not lower. So you can't do just like we used to do back in the days pre-19, pre-reentry heat days, of just, you know, direct reentries. Angle didn't matter. No, very, very gradually, very shallow reentry into the atmosphere. So I'm planning on doing a complete orbit in the upper atmosphere. We're going to drop down to this periapsis. It'll be around 50, so yeah, 50 kilometers or so. We'll climb back up to our apoapsis, which at that point will be just barely inside the atmosphere, and we'll drop back down, keeping the nose aligned with the direction of travel the whole way around until, as I see such time that we're really slowing down, I'll see the time to periapsis really running away, and then we'll pitch back to an angle for about maximum lift, have an angle of attack, say about 15 degrees, 15, 16, 17, somewhere around there. And hope that doing that allows us to bleed off airspeed up in the upper atmosphere and not the lower atmosphere, because the lower atmosphere is hot. And I'm trimming nose down, so hopefully to let the thing just naturally stay in the nose down orientation. Still trying this with the joystick and rudder pedals at the moment. Yeah, there we dropped it down to our periapsis, so we're climbing back up at this point. That's really kind of odd. I was expecting the periapsis to drop more than that. That was actually very odd. In previous, I don't think that we're going to climb. I don't think that dropped down the apoapsis as much as I was expecting, anywhere close to it as I was expecting. Whoa, gentle. Okay, let's kill the time compression. I just forgot about that. Yeah, don't ever turn the SAS off whenever you're running it with the time warp. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe it won't be a disaster. Oh, I'm screwing things up. Yeah, we're gonna climb back up out of the atmosphere again. This is very different this differs greatly from what I'd practiced before. I'm very surprised about this. I wonder what made the difference. So oh, I get it. I know what made the difference. No, when I was doing it before, I dropped down to 80 kilometers, and then I dropped the periapsis down to 58. This one I started at 100. Oh, well, everything's going to be different this time. We'll see if it works. Do I want to try and... I could burn right now. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's reset this. Reset. Ah, great. Turn off the time compression. Matt, stop screwing stuff up. Yeah, let's do another burn. First, okay, let's go and put this thing into an 80-kilometer circular orbit again. Actually, at this point, I'm here 80 kilometers. I'm just going to go straight for my 58-kilometer. Well, no, wait, see, we want to try and aim this still. Hang on. I don't even know over what part of Kerbin I'm above at the moment. Okay, good. Set that. And it's about to become nighttime at Kerbal Space Center. Okay, so we're going to do a bunch of time compression. I really want it to be daytime at Kerbal Space Center. So let's turn the SAS off and let's do a bunch of time compression and wait for the sun to come up again. Okay, here we are, hours and hours later. It's looking like, let me see, yeah, no, that's Africa. It looks like it's sunrise over Kerbal Space Center. So I'm going to, let's slow down our time compression a little bit. I'm going to, based on past experiences, if I'm not totally, I know my memory's kind of hazy, I think I'm going to go over here to a point about 90 degrees past, directly above Kerbal Space Center, like over here, and that's when I'm going to do my, yeah, that's when I'll do my burn over there. Okay. See if we can do it right this time, not screw it up. Okay, so starting from an 80-kilometer circular orbit, burn retrograde, drop that periaptus down to 58. Or 57.2. Let's actually, here, let's fix that a little bit. Turn my RCS on. Good. Okay. Spin this thing around, pointing it in the direction of travel. Let's see if we can get her done right this time, huh? Ooh, I think that's a pretty good smile that we got out of Who and Kermit at that moment. Yeah. Seems to be enjoying himself now. He likes the idea of doing this re-entry and going home. Maybe he doesn't understand it all that well. Okay, here we are, just about to hit atmosphere over the night side of the planet. Interesting note that do you know, if you're descending, you ever notice that the music cuts off before you actually hit atmosphere? Because the atmosphere starts not at 70, but somewhere between 69 kilometers and 70. But the music shuts off right at 70. Okay, let's turn this on. Let me see, airspeed settings. I want to go to this equivalent airspeed where it will tell me, yeah, it'll tell me if I had this amount of air pressure that I have, even though I'm traveling at Mach 7 at the moment, the air is so very thin, just almost vacuum, that it's the same thing as traveling at 2.3 meters per second at sea level. So, you know, it's barely a breeze. Not enough to get any significant aerodynamic effects working on the wings. Not yet. Yeah, now these numbers are making more sense. I can't believe I forgot to go to 80 kilometers first. Oh well. If you're gonna... It's whole let's play, let's fly business. If you're gonna be sensitive, you can be upset about people seeing your mistakes, the dumbass mistakes, and getting into the wrong end of this business, you know? Coming around the night side of the planet there. Coming around the daylight side of the planet again. Yay! Love that daylight. Makes everybody happy. Yep, you can see that apoapsis is now actually in the atmosphere. We'll probably peak right up here, right around the vicinity of Kerbal Space Center, most likely. Okay, there's the west coast of Africa coming up. And you can see there's some twinkling little pixels down here. That's the Kerbal Space Center. So there it goes. Everybody wave hello to Kerbal Space Center as we go by. Hi guys. Catch you the next time around. Okay, so now what I'm watching this number here, 13 minutes and closing to the periapsis. What I expect is going to happen, this periapsis number is going to continually get closer and closer until such time as I start hitting enough atmospheric drag that the periapsis will turn around. It'll start getting farther away again. And at that point, that's when I'll go and I'll go to my pitch up, to my nose up attitude. But just in in experiments that I've done playing around with this reentry mod, the Deadly Reentry mod, you know, if I pitch up immediately as soon as I enter the atmosphere, then it slows down too fast and it drops down into the lower atmosphere too soon before I've shed enough airspeed. So now, yeah, perhaps it's getting further away. Whoops, okay, hang on. I did not want to turn the SAS off. Let's just go for gradual pitch back and center it. We want to go for, say, about 15 degrees back. Good. Center it right about here. And just try to keep the wings level with the horizon. And the nose about at that same angle above our direction of travel. Do a little bit more trim. Good. And I don't expect to see the actual reentry effects till we get down to, say, around 25 kilometers in altitude. Because we want to get the angle of attack to give us maximum amount of lift, which is the maximum amount of lift is just right, you know, real close to the angle of attack that gives us a stall. So we don't want to stall it. That would defeat the whole purpose. See how that path is looking now. Oh, it looks like I probably undershot again. Or might be coming down around over here. Or maybe a splashdown. I've got to learn how to do that, you know? Okay, now we've got enough aerodynamic forces. Okay, I want to kill that time compression. Let's go to just real time at this point. See, I'm pitching all the way back, and now the nose is wanting to drop anyway. Let's try something. Let's turn some RCS on. And see if I can force that nose a little higher. See if it happens if I turn the SAS off. Good, right about there. Yeah, got lots of this RCS fuel. Let's go ahead and burn it. That's one thing I need to do some research. I actually don't know. I know that at some point in the real space shuttle's reentry, they maintain a 40-degree nose-up attitude. I don't know exactly when they do that or how long they hold that attitude. I don't know how. How do they hold that nose up? Because this thing, even though I go all the way back, the nose keeps wanting to drop. I also know the space shuttle does some of these, does big, wide, sweeping S-turns. But this thing, I don't think I'm getting enough aerodynamic effect to think about doing that. I think if I did try to bank into a turn, then that would just kill whatever lift I had, and I'd drop down into the hot air too fast, too soon. John is still loving it. Everine, not loving it, but she's not really panicking either. Hoon, very mellow. Yeah, he's smiling. He's okay. He's relaxed. Oop, there goes my RCS, is all gone. So I can keep, without the RCS, I can keep a slight nose-up attitude. Say not even quite even 5 degrees. Oh, okay, hang on. We got some flames happening here. Okay, guys, let's see if we... Still at Mach 5, hitting some fire and flames. See if we can get this nose more... pointing more into it. Oh, I hope this is going to work out. Come on. Oh, John is smiling really big now. It looks kind of cool. I'll give you that much. Overheat. Oh, this is bad. Something is overheating already. It's overheating. No. Okay, okay. Couple things are exploding, but most of my vehicle is still... Oh, that's bad. Something else. Oh, that's bad. Okay. No, we only lost a few pieces. Oh, well, that was probably bad, whatever that was. Oh, this is... Come on. Come on. You can... Oh, why are we upside down? No. No. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, okay. That was unfortunate. We probably needed that. Well, we still have a parachute if we survive long enough. Oh man, things just dropping off one chunk at a time, you know. And the flames starting to die out a little bit. No, not really. I'm just wishful thinking. No, they are. G-forces pulling 3 Gs at the moment and cooking. And wildly tumbling out of control. Ooh, okay, okay, so now we're just going to count on the parachute. Well, you see, it's almost, like, survivable. Actually, let's just hit the parachute right now. Hello? Parachute? Oh, does it not deploy until we get down lower? Is it broken? There's really nothing I can do here. Well, let's see. I can try to arrest that roll. Well, no, that's not going to work either. Parachute? Parachute, please? Oh, come on. See, most of my vehicle actually survived. It's this. We demonstrated that it is survivable. I just need to pilot it a little more carefully or something. Parachute, parachute, parachute. Why is my parachute not working? Can I, like, maybe click on it and tell it to... Hello? Hello? No. Parachute, parachute, parachute! What the hell was that? Oh, what a way to go. I just lost... Oh, man, I just lost some of my best Kerbals. that was a horrific tragedy is what that was. That wasn't funny at all. What the hell was going on with that parachute? Why did it wait so long? Does it... I wish I understood that. Well, okay. I guess that's a natural place to end it. Well, how's this thing doing? It's alarm. Yeah, we still got a bunch of time to go before that thing's ready to go. Yeah, I can see the green nav light exploded due to overheating. Control surface exploded due to overheating. Yee. Very sad. Very, very sad. Okay, well, cool. Well, we'll try some more stuff. But anyway, here, let's get back to the Space Center. You know, there's things I was thinking about doing. Let me see, do I have this in here? I was thinking about trying to use the Seagull for a little bit more as putting together Rovebot 1. I was thinking about plans, you know, little rover and a engine that'd take it places, and a little sky, yeah, take that off of there, sky crane. But this, I think this would technically fit inside the Seagull's cargo bay, just barely. However, I don't know, I'm just really tired of having to fight with this tiny cargo bay on this thing, and I want to get to the next step in the shuttle development. So we'll be able to put together a cargo bay that full 2.5 meter parts will fit inside, and be a larger, longer, higher capacity cargo bay, and all around more flexible and more useful vehicle. So the Eagle, that's where, yeah, we're not doing the Rovebot right now. We're exiting here, and when we come back to Kerbal Space Program, we're going to be doing development of the Eagle. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, if you take a look at some of the old recorded live streams, you see an early version of the Eagle already working. So it's, yeah, the one that's in my head right now that I'm designing in my head is very, very similar to that old Eagle that you can see in the old live streams, but not exactly the same thing. But yeah, we'll stop playing for now. I'll talk to you later.